What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at y'all with another banger. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build that I'm bringing y'all today is the two-way post Playmaker, y'all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I was the first person to ever bring this build out when it comes to the two-way post Playmaker in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. I'm going to be real. That's a straight fact. Anybody who wants to say different, I'm ready. Now, I decided to make this build a little bit different because my original version on this build was able to rebound, but it was not able to get steals or blocks. And on this one, as y'all can see, we definitely get that rim protecting takeover. And overall, I feel like this version is much more balanced. So before we get into the making, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, go ahead and turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, let's go ahead and get into the making of this build. The first thing that you want to go ahead and do is put it under the power forward position. Now, when it comes to these stats right here, your height, weight, and wingspan, some of these are really going to be optional and based on your own preference. So when it comes to the height, I'm going with 6'8". When it comes to the weight, I'm going with 218. And when it comes to the wingspan, I am going to be going with 7'6". Now, these are really optional, but I'm telling you, overall, I feel like these are truly going to be the best for you. Now, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of these stats. These badges, I'm telling you, are going to be so balanced, you're really going to enjoy them. So first, let's go ahead and get into the finishing. Our driving layup is going to go up to a 92, and our driving dunk is going to be a 95. From there, our post control is going to be an 83, and our standing dunk is going to be a 32, and that's going to give us 16 finishing badges. Now, when it comes to the shooting, the mid-range shot is going to be an 82, the three-point is going to be an 81, and when it comes to the free throw, depending on how many shooting badges you want to get, I'm going to go ahead and put it to where I get 14, and that's going to be at a 74 free throw. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, go ahead and put your pass accuracy up to an 87, ball handle at 76, and when it comes to speed with ball, this is going to be a 78 for 23 playmaking badges. Now, on the defense, we're going to go ahead and max out our interior at 85, and our perimeter is going to be at 87. Now, when it comes to the steal, this is going to go up to a 92. When it comes to the block, this is going to be maxed out at 95. And when it comes to the defensive rebound, bring it up to 36 for 21 defensive badges. And look at that, y'all. Going to be really nice on defense as well as offense. I can honestly say that I feel like I like this version more of the build. But now let's go ahead and get into the physical. So our speed is going to go up to an 82, acceleration 89, 77 strength, 87 vertical, and we're going to get a 61 stamina, y'all. So we're still going to be able to maintain everything that we want out of this build. Now, as you can see, when it comes to the takeovers, we get the slashing. We're also going to be able to get the sharpshooting. From there, we get the lockdown, but as well as the rim protecting, y'all. So we're getting both of the lockdown takeovers pretty much when it comes to this, and we're getting sharpshooting still as well as the slashing. It cannot get any better than this, I'm telling you. So when it comes to the first takeover, honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all, this build is gonna be able to catch a lot of bodies without takeover. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on finishing moves first because it's gonna boost your takeover much quicker. The second one I'm gonna go with is going to be stuff blocks. You could even go with paint intimidation or even extreme clamps, y'all. There's so many different things that you can do with this build, but like I said, let's go ahead and check out the build. And as y'all can see, we have made the two-way post Playmaker, y'all. Now, I'm telling you, this build at 99 is definitely going to be something that you want to consider in making. Now, first, we're going to go ahead and check out the physicals. So our speed is going to go up to a 90, acceleration is going to go up to an 86, strength in 85, and when it comes to the vertical, this is going to be 95, and when it comes to the stamina, this is going to be a 69. Now, when it comes to the block, we're going to get 99. When it comes to the steal, if you add boost, this will be 99. Perimeter defense is going to be in the 90s, and our interior is going to be in the 90s once you add boost. Now, when it comes to the speed with ball, this is going to be an 82. We will be getting the pro dribble moves at 99 with that 80 ball handle, and the pass accuracy is going to be an 81. When it comes to the free throw, this is going to go up to a 78. 3-point shot as well as our midi are both going to be in the 90s if you add boost. Post control is going to go up to an 87. Will be in the 90s as well if you add finishing boost. Then when it comes to the driving dunk, we got a 99 right there. And then if we're adding boost, like I told y'all earlier, we will be getting a 99 driving layup. So this build is super OP, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the badge setup. So first, what you want to go ahead and do to make this build right, go ahead and put on Posterizer on Hall of Fame as well as Heat Seeker. From there, we're going to go ahead and put on Lob City Finisher on bronze. You could upgrade it if you want to. I'm not going to, but from here, I'm going to go ahead and put on Slithery Finisher as well as Acrobat. It really comes down to your preference with what tier you want to go on these badges, but I'm going to leave it like this. Now let's go ahead and get into the shooting. So we got 14 badges to work with right here. The first one that I'm going to throw on is going to be Hot Zone Hunter on gold as well as Hot Shot. Now, with the 8 remaining, there is a couple different things that you can do, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is put on Catch and Shoot as well as Corner Specialist, both on silver. From there, I'm going with Green Machine as well as either Clutch Shooter or even Volume Shooter. I would really consider deep threes, but if you're not going to be taking too many deep shots, I would take it off. For my preference and my play style, I'm going to leave it on, but if you want to take it off, I would definitely consider Blinders, Clutch Shooter, even Green Machine or Volume Shooter. Like I had said, Volume Shooter is going to be another one, or even Fade Ace, especially with that post scoring. Now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. We got 23 badges to work with right here. So first, I'm going to go ahead and put on Quick First Step on Hall of Fame as well as Handles for Days. Now, from here, with the 15 remaining, you could go with Floor General or Dimer if you want to, but honestly, I'm not going to run that. What I like, honestly, in my preference, is going to be able to break ankles, so I'm going to go ahead and put on Space Creator, and then from there, I'm going with Special Delivery just so I can help get my team takeover much quicker. Now, I'm going to go with Bronze Unpluckable as well as Bailout, and then from there, I'm going with Gold Stop and Go as well as Silver Tight Handles. But if you want to change it up, you definitely can. There is a couple different ways that you can go about making this build. You could even drop down Space Critter just to throw on Floor General on Hall of Fame or Dimer, or even Downhill, y'all. There's so many different setups, so don't feel limited because we have a lot of different options, especially with the wealth that we have in this badge setup. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense. So first, we got 21 badges to work with. I'm going to go ahead and throw on Intimidator on Hall of Fame. From there, I'm going with Bronze Chase Down Artist as well as Interceptor. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and throw on Clamps on gold as well as Rim Protector on Hall of Fame. With the 8 remaining badges, you could spread the wealth or you could go with 2 Hall of Fame badges. In my preference, honestly, I feel like you can go with spreading the wealth, honestly, and you're going to be just fine. But if you want to go with 2 Hall of Fame badges, I would recommend Defensive Leader or even Clutch Defender. Ankle Braces is another good one, but honestly, whatever you feel comfortable with, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all just do that right now. I feel like another badge that is going to be one that you can definitely consider is going to be Brick Wall. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this, but that's the setup we're going with: 16, 14, 23, and 21. Thank y'all for watching this entire video through and having me a part of y'all day. That is just so special to me. Thank y'all. And I just want y'all to know that I love y'all with all of my heart, and I am so thankful. Shout out to the Rich Gang family, man. And y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, be sure to turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.